it's just not sitting within those loyalty programs. They don't have the product data, for example, at the same time to form product recommendation. On top of that, what we often see is that they are very difficult to connect to other systems to be able to engage with customers beyond that transaction. And so in today's competitive environment, it is no longer just about getting a customer to make a simple transaction. It is about how do you treat and engage with that customer. That's probably why always people are spending like, there is no true loyalty, because still 97% of those loyalty programs out there have the intent to just get you to purchase and ignore all those events in between. And so since sales, product, customer, all these different events I mentioned before is siloed, it is, of course, very difficult to bring that data together to proactively actually encourage a positive behavior for a consumer based on all these different engagements he or she has with your brand. And this is what actually loyalty means nowadays in the context of customer engagement, and why loyalty actually is a core to customer engagement. From the different customer behavior, the demand out there on the market, you as a brand more than ever need to build a true relationship. All the signals that we have as brands, that you have as a brand, you are required, demanded by consumers to need and leverage them, right? Only then, if you want to be able to acquire, convert, and retain customers, their experience have to be seamless. That's what they're expecting nowadays. Each stage of their life cycle, of their entire journey, needs to come from integrated solutions with all the right data sets to be able to actually deliver that experience. At the end of the day, you need to know who your customer is, meet them where they are, understand their needs in the moment. The real-time aspect is also getting more and more relevant. And so all that in order to leverage the data to deliver an experience that add value to the customer, but then at the end of the day as well to your brand. And so by having your data in the right solution built for your industry is how you nowadays build engagement with the customer over time. And so for SAP Immersis, customer engagement truly is defined by delivering the right personalized experience to the right customer at the right time, in the right moment, on the right channel, with the appropriate incentive that deliver better business outcomes. But it's still hard for companies to do in the way they also operate today using these traditional loyalty programs. Because these loyalty platforms, programs are very standalone, they are also disconnected the majority of the time and actually not designed to work together with personalization in commerce, marketing, mobile apps, all the different departments that are relevant for your business. So those programs typically have a high failure rate. So something we also got and figured out together with Capgemini, that almost 77% of standalone loyalty programs from standalone loyalty platforms fail actually due to that reason within the first 2 years, because they don't have the customer insights needed to engage with customers beyond that transaction. And so then at this time, there's more budget required, more money, because often more investment is needed than once they realize this, to data integration from third parties to be able to make these programs work. Because without all the data sources needed to actually drive customer loyalty, all seamlessly working together from all the different systems and sources with a personalization engine like Immersis, standalone loyalty programs often lack the personalization and insufficient value to stay relevant for the customer. And then hence making it very difficult to personalize and iterate on marketing programs, and they quickly become redundant for the customer because they lack relevance and engagement beyond transaction. And then we have the case like Dia described at the very beginning. Everyone talks about, yeah, customers are not loyal anymore, right? But it's due to those bad experiences that they really tend to then just switch. And so summarizing that, with a standalone loyalty program platform, it causes silos. It causes silos not only purely on the data aspect, but also in the teams operating the loyalty program. So often the marketing team within your business, the loyalty team, If you are a retailer, you have a store-focused team, then an e-commerce-focused team. All of them, at the end of the day, have the same customer in front of them. All of these teams are actually trying to get the same customer in those bad experience to do something different. And that's causing that bad and inconsistent customer experience.